The summer of '69 saw Creedence on the road, highlighted by appearances at festivals including the Atlanta Pop Festival, the Atlantic Pop Festival, and the granddaddy of them all, Woodstock. This is Michael Flexig, and now with me on the phone is the Woodstock veteran, member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the original member of Creedence Clearwater Revival, and their drummer, Doug Cosmo Cliffordd. Hello again. Hi, Doug. How are you doing?
Great, Michael. How are you?
Very well. I'm honored to talk to a true rock and roll legend.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm a drummer.
Oh, yeah, sure you are. All right. Doug, Woodstock. Do you still remember 1969, the mid of August?
Yes, I do.
Wonderful. Tell us about it. I mean, you've been there. You played there. How was it?
It was fabulous. The problem was we were doing a television special, and it ran late, and we were in L.A. And we had, of course, to fly all the way across the country. And we had to cancel our flight a few times because they were having technical problems. We were fine, but the show itself had problems. So we got down to where we had to take the last flight out, and we told them, you either get it on this take or we have to leave. So they got it, and there was still some noise in it. I remember that today, some sort of feedback that was their feedback, not ours. But at any rate, we caught the red eye and flew to New York, and when we landed there, they said that things had changed, that we weren't going to be driving in. We were going to have to fly in a small airplane to a smaller airport closer to the actual event because there were 500,000 people there. Well, we didn't believe that. We had played pop festivals. We'd seen 150,000 people before, and we knew what that looked like. We knew what that number looked like, just because we'd seen it a couple of times. And all the roads were blocked, cars had been abandoned, and so we went as far as we could, and then we got in a little teeny helicopter that only took 2 people. And as we were flying in, I was flying in with John. The door was half opened because there was a 2-seater, the pilot and 1 passenger. So he was taking 2 passengers, and I had my right foot on the skid, which is the little thing that you land on, and I was holding on to John's seatbelt, and half of my butt was out over dangling over the air, and half of my butt was on the seat. And as we came up over this little rise, we looked at the audience. We both were just amazed. We said, that's at least 500,000 people. And I called it the patchwork quilt of humanity. It looked like a big quilt, but it was all these people and what they had. There was no supplies, no drinking water, no food, but everyone was in total harmony, and it was very peaceful, and you could feel that energy. It made the hair on my arm stand up. I was amazed. Usually humans in that condition would fight, and there would be problems, but there was none of that. A lot of naked people in them covered with mud because of the rain. And when we finally got to go on, half of the equipment didn't work, but we forged on, and it was one of the greatest moments ever.